The bulk of today's action will take place inside the magnificent Žalgiris Arena, the largest arena in the Baltics. However, part of the laser run will take place outside, and the athletes will have to transition from bright spotlights to scorching sunlight before ducking back inside in their efforts to qualify for tomorrow's final. Well, it's a fabulous arena here, usually for the biggest basketball team in Lithuania. But for the next couple of days, we will see the athletes going through the 5 disciplines, starting with the fencing direct elimination round. First to 5 hits, the most touches in a minute, before the speed of the obstacle course race. 8 obstacles to tackle, and it's around a curve here in this arena. Fastest you go, the best points you'll score. Same in the pool, 4 laps of the 50-meter pool. Just 90 seconds or so away from the main arena, as the athletes will be going up against the clock in the pool. They'll gain points for the double header discipline that comes at the end, the laser run. The athlete with the highest number of points starts first, and then a handicap start for the rest of the athletes. They will complete 5 laps of the 600-meter course, punctuated by 4 visits to this range. Laser targets ahead of them. They have to hit 5 of them before progressing on to the next lap. The final lap, as it will have done 4 times before, takes them through the outside loop before they run back into the arena through the tight bend into the start-finish straight. And we are looking today for the top 9 athletes who will make it through to the final. Well, the anticipation is high. 18 athletes will take to this first women's semi-final. Only 9 will progress. They are ranked for the start of this finale. And here's how they line up. Going through the top of the order, Aurora Tognetti takes the top seed. She was 5th at the recent European Championships. The home crowd will be looking for Elżbieta Adomaityte, who goes out 3rd. But Farida Khalil in the top 6 is the one looking for 4 World Championship titles this year. The middle of the order features Beatrice Mercuri, just missed out on a medal at the recent European Championships. Blanca Bauer also in the order. She got a bronze medal in Madrid just a few weeks ago.
What an incredible match. 3 double touches right at the end here.
Won't count. Need single lights to get to the target score of 5. And this is such a great new format for fencing. And Whittaker does get it. And there is not enough time here. Well, in fact, the score has been reached, and Whittaker, the 16th seed, has made it through to the final. The question here, though, is why is no one going after Adomaityte's blade? Why aren't they trying to get hold of it and bind into Octave or even Septim and bring it into the body? Not seen anyone do that.
Oh, followed response to Adomaityte's hand touch. Well, things are getting tested in 3 seconds. Very time out. And it's victory for the home nation, Adomaityte.
Just a little out of time, really. That's the problem. You need time to set that kind of complex hit up. And 2.5 seconds on the clock. Whittaker is going to struggle with this one.
Now, 1 second left on the clock. All Adomaityte needs to do is just go towards the back of the piece. But Whittaker will still launch herself, but it clocks out.
Well, what a win for the home nation here in the fence. Adomaityte has taken the fence here in front of an adoring home crowd. Great climb up the rankings for Adomaityte, 2 places, but Whittaker's 14-pace climb into 2nd place in the women's semi-final. And she's followed by her teammate Charlie Follett from Great Britain. Kim Yuri from Korea jumps 8 places into the top 6.
Well, they off. Big wheel starts them off onto the tilted ladders. Khalil with 3 movements. 1, 2, 3. Up and over in a blink. Onto the bars. Will she do 3 moves once again? Makes it look easy. Zero hesitation, just domination from Khalil. This is going to be a fast time from Khalil. She skips the last 2 globes. This is huge moves from Khalil. 30 seconds for Khalil.
Unbelievable talent from the 14-year-old over the obstacles.
43 seconds for Kapala. Kapala skipped the last 2 globes too. But brilliant run from Khalil.
Azukshaw on the far side. Tognetti closest to us. Tognetti struggled through the fence. She went out at the first time of asking, even though she was #1 seed, looking to climb back up through the rankings. They are neck and neck, Azukshaw and Tognetti. Tognetti just making it through with a little bit more agility onto the ascension bars. And I tell you what, they make it look so easy, but it really isn't that particular obstacle. The athlete's getting better and better, and it's skipping the 2 last globes for the Italian too. And the Italian comes through in 33.423. Azukshaw now up, and she's going to be just over 41 seconds, nearly 42 seconds for the athlete from Turkey. And here is how the standings are after 2 disciplines. Adamataiti staying right up the top. Khalil, after a disappointing fence, has climbed back up with 10 places to second. Tognetti as well, seeded first going into the fence, has climbed back to 3rd place. Malak Ismail steadily making her work. Follett dropping a place but staying in the top 6 along with Mercuri from Italy.
Is Khalil holding back a bit?
It just feels a little bit like that at the moment, doesn't it? We've seen what she can do in the laser run, so perhaps she's so confident in her ability, she's not really worried. As long as she stays inside the top 6, she'll be pretty comfortable. Whereas Mercuri's thinking to herself, I need to get a good lead here. The way she's swimming here, it looks like she's going for the top spot and trying to get as much an advantage over 10th place as she possibly can. A time of, as you called it, right on the money, 2:16.06 for Mercuri, 2:16.42 for Khalil, so she came back a little bit at the end in 3rd place. Malak Ismail also in the running. She is going to be up there. Tognetti making it 2 Italians as well. And this is how things look after the swim. Khalil back up on top where she wants to be. Tognetti climbing back into 2nd place, and Malak Ismail making it 2 Egyptians in the top 3 at the start of the laser run. 8:45 points for Farida Khalil. Now take a look at how things start here. Alida, points all important. We talked about them. Farida Khalil of Egypt, one of the standouts in the sport at the moment, at the top of the pile, will have a 15-second head start because she's 15 points ahead of Italy's Aurora Tognetti. Red hot favourite will start first. So we're underway for the laser run in the women's semi-final. In the field will go out next. She's 9 seconds behind, and then she's followed out by the athlete on the bubble, Blanca Bauer. The athletes in 8th and 9th, just making it inside the arena. That's how far Khalil was ahead, 53 seconds ahead of Bauer at the start, and Khalil already out of the range. Bauer's having a fantastic shoot as well. We are looking at Coleman.
And as Fernandez with 5 green lights, she started off in 12th, she's off and away. Fernandez shifting up the rankings. There we see Erdos, who started off in 15th. She's out of the range now. She could be a dangerous contender for that final positioning. But we have the race story, Fernandez and Whittaker fighting for that 9th position.
Well, they're calling it as Whittaker in 9th, but Fernandez has got out of the range faster with a 13.7 lead. And look how close Whittaker is. A bad shoot for the Brit. She's dropped down to 9th. but she overtook the Spaniard early on the last lap, and she's doing it again here. Whittaker 2 out of 5. A teammate, Follett, is out in 7th. It looks like McCurry came out behind her. Erdos in the range. Whittaker out in 9th. She's held on there. Fernandez just coming out behind her. But Whittaker, we know, has got a strong run. Erdos needs this 5th target on, and she's got it in 11th place. Erdos comes out of the range. Now, the race is on. There's going to be one more visit to the range after this lap, and then a final sprint to potential place in the World Championships. Only the top 9 making it through. I couldn't believe it, Alida, when you told me Erdos had a chance from 17th place, but you are bang on. Whittaker being hunted down here in the range. They're on 2. Erdos has got 3. Whittaker's got 3. Erdos 4. Erdos is going to come out in 9th place here, and Whittaker is going to have to hunt it. They are so close. They come out together. This is the race for a place in the World Championship final.
You can see Erdos is really not holding back here. This will be a sprint finish between Whittaker and Erdos. But it was Erdos who started off at 1 minute 20 seconds on 17th position, and she's really just catching up now.
Farida Khalil crosses the line in 2nd place. Is it going to be Özüksel or Tognetti? Khalil wins by a country mile. Özüksel, well, she has performed brilliantly, jumping 5 places, and she just jogs over the line into 2nd place. 3, 4, and 5 are all going to be in close proximity. Tognetti, Bauer, and Adamaitaiti comes through. She's made it through to the finals here on home soil. Ismail and McCurry and Follett cross the line, and Whittaker has done it. Erdos, what an amazing run to climb 7 places, but in the end, it wasn't enough. Emma Whittaker, despite a challenging couple of shoots, has made it to the World Championship final. Well, after the 5 disciplines complete, 18 becomes 9. Khalil of Egypt going through fairly comfortably. Özüksel climbing 5 places in the laser run to finish 2nd. Tognetti of Italy in 3rd. Bauer of Hungary in 4th. Biggest cheer for Adamaitaiti coming in 5th on home soil. Malik Ismail makes it 2 Egyptians through semi-final A. 2 Italians as well, as McCurry made it through, along with 2 Brits, Follett and Whittaker completing those that made it through. It was a valiant run from Rita Erdos of Hungary, climbing 7 places in the laser run. But in the end, it wasn't quite enough, coming out 8 seconds behind 9th place and just missing out. And this is the back of the field. El Masri of Germany, Kim of Korea, and Aslan bringing up the rear. What a fabulous first women's semi-final here in Kaunas, Lithuania. There's more to come. 2nd semi-final coming up very soon. But for now, we'll leave you with the best of the action.